and online at KOFO.com. Our exclusive broadcast of Cyclone basketball is brought to you by CarStar, Arvest Bank, the Ottawa Herald, Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Kramer Pharmacy, and Sutton's Jewelry. Cyclone basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Advent Health Ottawa, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, and by Quality Structures, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Hairport, State Farm Agent Keith King, Ottawa High School, and Kansas State Bank. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Luke Queen for Ottawa Cyclone basketball.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's opening night contest here for Ottawa High School basketball. Luke Queen with you at Piper High School here this evening, where the Ottawa Cyclones have traveled to take on the Pirates of Piper High here in a Frontier League matchup to open up this season. Starting out with the women on the floor here this evening, will be followed by the men's game, boys game after this, and it's going to be a different style matchup this year, as the Piper Pirates been perennial powers in Class 5A over the last couple years, and in the Frontier League graduated quite a few people over the ladies over the last couple years. A very young roster for the Piper girls basketball team here this evening. Looks like as many as up to 5 freshmen on the varsity roster. Ottawa is a little bit more experienced, quite a few returner starters from the last couple seasons for the Cyclones, and maybe they could use that experience, get off to a good start here to open up the season against their Frontier League rival, the Piper Pirates. It's going to be a good matchup between these two schools, as I said, just based on the experience of Ottawa and maybe a little bit of the inexperience of Piper. And we should have a fun one here this evening. We're going to take our first time out. When we come back, we're going to try and get you ready for tonight's matchup between the Piper Pirates and the Ottawa High School Cyclones. You're listening to Ottawa Cyclones basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Wherever you and your vehicle go, you can trust your vehicle repairs to CarStar with our limited nationwide warranty on all qualifying repairs. Call CarStar Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Carol Morgan came to Arvest Bank needing to get a loan. Let's hear what happens.
So Carol, good news. You're approved for this loan and at this interest rate.
Yay, that's great.
You also mentioned you have some credit card debt. Would you be interested in rolling that into this loan so you're paying off that credit card at this same rate?
Really?
Yep, then it's all just one payment instead of 2.
Wow, that's
Helpful?
very helpful.
Personal loans made easy. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ziprecruiter.com/free. That's ziprecruiter.com/free. ziprecruiter.com/free.
And back here at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you here this evening as the Ottawa High School Cyclones have traveled up to Kansas City to take on the Piper Pirates here in a Frontier League matchup. Piper, as I said, in our open, is just one senior on the roster this season. It's been a powerhouse of the team over the last few years, but have graduated on. So new season, new players to kind of figure out what's going on here. And the Ottawa Cyclones bringing back a cast of characters, been around for a few years. They're going to be led by seniors Sophia Fickin, Kirst Stemmons, Molly McGrath, Quincy Morris, and Ella Teball, all been involved in the Cyclones program for the last 4 years, and bringing in as well some sophomores and juniors that have been getting some minutes and improving over the last few years for head coach Matt Skirman as he is getting his program going just a couple years in to the Matt Skirman program, but trying to build things, heading in the right direction, trying to get something started here this evening as they'll take on Piper. And again, as I said, just one senior on the Piper roster. And by watching the majority of the JV girls game earlier, making notes of who participated, who did not, there were 4 freshmen on the Pirates roster that did not participate in that JV game, and wanted to see if they may be coming out here to participate in the varsity matchup only. So a whole new host of characters for Piper. Ottawa bringing back quite a bit as far as their senior leadership goes, so expecting a little bit more continuity. And again, in another year of Matt Skirman at the helm, teaching his system and getting the girls involved in that. So we expect quite a bit of fun here this evening as these two teams, you kind of in the high school level, you just never really know year to year with the graduation and class sizes and things like that. But Ottawa coming in with the more experienced group, but Piper up here in the Kansas City area might have a young class that's been participating in, some travel ball or some recreation ball in different ways that might have them a little bit prepared for this transition to the high school varsity level. But we'll just have to see what that is when they take the floor here, just a little over 3 minutes away from their starting lineups and getting ready for action here at Piper High School. So we're going to take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, see if we can't get those starting lineups for you. But you're listening to Ottawa High School Cyclones basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Airport at 1538 South Main has served Ottawa since 1977 with cuts, styling, coloring, and more. They're open Monday through Friday till 7 and Saturday till 3. Walk-ins are welcome, or call Airport for an appointment at 242-5971.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
I'm Joel Clark, a Select Quote agent, with a true story that could save you hundreds of dollars a year. A woman named Linda just called. Her husband, Ray, has a group life insurance policy, but is changing jobs and he can't take it with him. Well, I went to work and found Ray, who's 40 and takes medication to control his high blood pressure, a 10-year, $500,000 policy for only $19 a month. That's way more coverage for a lot less than what he was paying. If SelectQuote didn't shop for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much.
For your free quote and to find out how much you can save, call 1-800-597-2010. That's 1-800-597-2010. 1-800-597-2010. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save.
Get full details on the example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your premium could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states.
Back here once again at Piper High School. Luke Queen with you here this evening for Ottawa High School basketball. The opening game for these two schools here this evening. Piper and Ottawa trying to get off to a fast start here. Ottawa starters for you here this evening as I see a 5'9" sophomore, number 1, Emery Keebaugh. 6' senior, number 11, Sophia Ficken. 5'7" junior, number 21, Brooklyn Hadel. 5'8" senior, number 22, Kirsten Evans. And 5'8" sophomore, Foster Nichols. So Emery Keebaugh, Sophia Ficken, Brooklyn Hadel, Kirsten Evans, and Foster Nichols. I'm learning the starting lineups here as they are being introduced.
The 6' senior, Sophia Ficken.
Try to bring those to you as they are announced. They do have a couple freshmen in the starting lineup here, as we kind of expected.
5'6" senior, Brooklyn Hadel.
So for Piper, freshman number 1, Avery Vallejo.
For Ottawa, number 22.
Number 2, a junior, Tatum Vallejo. A freshman number 22, Abby Ross.
Senior,
Sophomore number 24, Sage Grand. And senior number 32, Marissa Covington.
Number 24, the Pirates. That's sophomore, Sage Grant. And now, number 44 for Ottawa, 5' sophomore, Foster Nichols.
So for Piper, the starting lineup is Avery Vallejo, Tatum Vallejo, Abby Ross, Sage Grant, and Marissa Covington. For the Ottawa Cyclones, Emery Keebaugh,
Head coach for the Pirates,
Sophia Ficken, Brooklyn Hadel, Kirsten Evans, and Foster Nichols. The teams meeting in front of their benches, kind of going through their final preparation here. And we're going to get ready for basketball action here at Piper High School. Again, a very young Piper starting lineup, a couple freshmen and a sophomore. Avery Vallejo and Abby Ross, the freshman. Sage Grand, the sophomore. Tatum Vallejo, a junior, and Marissa Covington jumping center against Emery Keebaugh. Ottawa will win the tip. Evans into the corner. Cyclone will work it around the top of the key. Evans out top, gets the screen out there, looks for a roll, now kicks into the corner. Nichols back out top, kicks over. Hadel's going to have a look for 3 from the right wing, no good. The rebound brought down by Piper. Pirates go on offense here. Avery Vallejo over to Covington. Kicks it back out top. Ross, a 3 from the right wing, no good. Too strong, chase down the rebound. It'll be picked up by Evans for Ottawa. Ottawa's going to look to go in transition here. Now we'll slow up, but Evans gets a step along the baseline, takes it up, and a whistle and a foul. Kirsten Evans is going to go to the line to shoot 2 for the Cyclones. Foul is going to go on Ross. That's going to be her first personal. And shows the stripe for the first. Shot on the way, rolls around the rim and off, no good. Second shot on the way is through there, and Ottawa takes the 1-0 lead here early on. Ottawa coming with a 1-2-1-1 and a 3/4 court trap after the free throw. Pirates will work around the top of the key. Covington's going to take about a 17-footer there, and the rebound Foster Nichols for Ottawa. Nichols will bring it across the timeline, out top to Ficken. Ficken swings it around left wing. Hadel on the drive, has it poked away, able to get it back. Into the corner, Ficken thought about the 3. Out top to Keebaugh. Now over to Evans on the left wing. Kristen Evans will dribble it out between the circles. Ottawa gets set up against the 3-2 zone defense of Piper. Looking to try and get it inside. Pass kicked out of bounds, so it will stay with the Cyclones. A shot clock. It is being discussed as far as the 22-23 season. We'll see how that plays out. So far right now, not needed. Kicked out Emery Keeball. Drive. Little runner a little bit too strong. Covington brings down the rebound. To kick it over to Viejo. Up to Tatum Viejo. Now back to Covington. Going around the top of the key. Viejo dribble handoff. Now a drive. Kicked out. And Tatum Viejo, 18-footer on the way, rolls around the rim and out. Rebound brought down by Emery Keeball for Ottawa. And get over to Kirsten Evans, who will bring it across the timeline. Over to Nichols on the left wing. Now back out top to Hadel. In back to Nichols. Quick trigger on the jumper. No good. Rebound brought down by Covington. Avery Viejo brings it across the timeline. Ottawa in a man defense here. Covington, 16-footer on the way, is up, and it is good.
For the player, number 32, Marissa Covington.
It's the Covington first bucket for her. Hadel on the right wing. Kicks it out top to Nichols. Now over down inside. T-ball goes up. Blocked by Covington. She kick it out to Avery Viejo. Back over to Covington. Another 16-footer, this time from the left wing. No good. Battle for the rebound. Picked up there by Ottawa. And we've got a whistle and a foul there as Brooklyn Hadel took a push.
Whistle number 1,
Avery Vallejo, her first personal foul, the second team foul on the Pirates. And then we'll dribble over to the left wing. Cross court to Hadel. Down into the corner to Sophia Ficken. Cross court, now swung into the corner. Nichols, another look for three. This is no good, but off the hands of Piper and out of bounds, so Ottawa will keep it underneath here as the Pirates were unable to secure that offensive rebound. Evans was triggered in. Out top to Nichols, back to Evans. Trying to get it down inside to Sophia Ficken. Goes up, and nice shot up off the glass there by Sophia Ficken. Her first bucket. Again, Ottawa into that three-quarter court pressure. Down inside for the Pirates, a whistle and a foul. Looks like it's going to keep it underneath. As Brand trying to go down there. Nichols was going to be whistled for the foul there. First team foul on Ottawa. Covington in, quickly takes the shot. Rebound Sophia Ficken for Ottawa. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. Ottawa 3, Piper 2. They post the key ball. Now kick down. Evans thought about the baseline. Now we'll kick it back out. Inside to Ficken. Ficken has it poked away. Turnover gives it back to Piper, but poked away by Ficken. And Keeball comes up with it. Over to Sophia. Kick it out to Kirsten Evans. And down into the corner to Nichols. Cyclone's trying to get reset here as they'll kick it back out top to Evans. Between the circles over to the right wing. High post. Fumbled there, but Nichols picks it up. Gives it to Ficken. Going to drive baseline. Takes it up. Shot just left a little bit short off the glass. And a whistle, and it's out of bounds off of Ottawa. It was into the hands of Grand there. And T-Ball knocked it away and out of bounds. Replacing Emery T-Ball into the lineup for Ottawa is Ella T-Ball. Covington in the middle. Press break set up there nicely by Piper. Going to the backside. Shot up off the glass. No good. And off the hands there of Sophia Ficken battling for the rebound. And it will stay with Piper. Ross too strong up off the glass. Up the triggered in. Okay, now we'll survey it out top. Poked away there, and a nice job defensively by Foster Nichols. Come over to get the deflection. Almost had the steal. We'll go out of bounds, staying with Piper. This time out near midcourt along the hash. Throw it into the backcourt to Avery Viejo. Dribbles to the right wing. Now tries to drive and has her pass stolen away by Brooklyn Hadel. Hadel's going to drive here. Got up off the glass. He's up and in. Nice strong take there by Brooklyn Hadel. Lead goes to 3. Viejo over to her sister Tatum Viejo. And a tie up here as Foster Nichols gets in, forces the held ball. We'll stay with the Pirates, and checking in, Molly McGrath. She's going to replace Foster Nichols here. 3:10 remaining in quarter number 1. Viejo gets it into the back court to Avery Viejo. Goes across over to Covington, left wing. Going to make a move now, kicks down into the corner. Ross trying to get it into Grand, stolen away there by Ella Keeball. Cyclone's back across the timeline. Comes out top, right wing to Brooklyn Hadel. Hadel going to dribble down into the corner. Trying to flatten out this 3-2. Back to Hadel. Three-pointer on the way, up off the rim, and caught the top of the backboard. No good. Just a little bit too strong with that one. There's a good look there. Brooklyn can knock that shot down. And a whistle and a timeout is going to be called here by Piper. A 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and just keep it here through this one.
Legends of Nashville, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When he was 12, his brother gave him a guitar, and then he taught himself how to play, but led a difficult life before becoming known as the poet of the common man. Merle Haggard went on to define outlaw country.
Sing a little bit of these working man blues.
Legends of Nashville, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
Piper in a 3-2 zone defense here. Ottawa has been man-to-man since the opening tip. Ottawa coming out here and actually going to drop out of the three-quarter court press. Avery Viejo across the timeline. To the right wing, Tatum Viejo with a three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound Sophia Ficken for Ottawa. Piper back quickly, gets into their 3-2 zone. Ottawa working around top of the key, trying to get it to the high post, covered up well. Evans with it, left wing, now down in the corner to McGrath. Cyclone's just going to work it around the top of the key here, try to get that shot, see if they can split a gap in this situation. Evans going to dribble, now kick back out. Now top to Ficken, thought about it. Now swing it over to Hadel. Hadel, good ball fake. 15-footer on the way, left a little bit short. Rebound brought down there by Ross. Pass ahead, looking for Covington, was down too low. And it'll go out of bounds, back over to Ottawa. Nichols checks back in. She's going to replace Hadel. Evans across the timeline, dribbling between the circles. Left wing to McGrath. Down in the corner, Ella Keeball. Cyclone's working around once again. Piper doing a nice job defensively, not letting Ottawa dribble drive against the zone. Ottawa going to push it one in here. Now kicked out. Nichols thought about it. Kicks it out. 15-footer by Ficken, just a little bit too strong. Covington with the rebound on the backside. Gets it up to Avery Viejo. Across the timeline, now trying to drive. A whistle and a foul is going to be called here against Ottawa. And it's going to go.
Foul number 1. Avery Viejo, second.
The officials called that foul on Viejo somehow, but the ball is staying here. I'm not sure who that foul is on. It should go against Ottawa in order for... I don't know how that happened there, but Viejo's going to take a three. Battle for the rebound is last touched by Ottawa. Might have to chase that one down sometime to see who that foul is going to be going against. Piper with it underneath their own basket. Gets it into the corner. Three-pointer on the way by Grant is no good. Rebound, Emery Keeball. Passing forward to Ella Keeball, driving into the lane. Ottawa will kick it out here. Foster Nichols, 18-footer on the way, left a little short. And the rebound taken away by Avery Viejo. Now poked away by T-Ball, but unable to keep it in. Good hustle there. Nice play from behind. Come up and poked out and away by Emery T-Ball, but just unable to chase it down and before it went out of bounds. Piper gets it in. Trying to get it inside to Covington. Covington quickly doubled, and a whistle and a foul is going to go here against Ottawa as they were trying to set a double team. This one's going to go against number 1, Emery Keebaugh. It'll be her first personal foul, the second team foul called here against Ottawa. Quickly inbounds, the shot goes up and is blocked there by Ella Keebaugh. Gets it off to Foster Nichols. Ottawa trying to go quickly. Down inside, kicked out. Keebaugh, 12-footer is a little bit too strong, but Evans is there for the rebound. Over to Emery Keebaugh, and a shot. And a whistle, a traveling violation is going to be called there as Keebaugh went to set her feet and must have had a little bit of an extra shuffle there. I didn't see it, but the shot went in. It's always good to see when it leaves your hand that it goes through. Ottawa will set up this 1-2-1-1 press once again. Piper able to break that. Trying to get it inside. The pass to Covington is behind her. It'll go out of bounds with 6.2 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Ottawa leading 5-2 on 6.2 seconds, taking the length of the floor here for the final shot. Evans brings it across the timeline. Going to go ahead and pull the triggers. Nobody steps forward and rolls around the rim and out. No good. And we've reached the end of quarter number 1. Ottawa 5, Piper 2. We're back in 60. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Back here at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you here as we get ready for second quarter action in the Ottawa High School Cyclones and the Piper Pirates here in the girls contest. In the one quarter, it is Ottawa 5 and Piper 2. Obviously not a high-scoring contest so far, but see if things kind of open up just a little bit here. Officials now are going to have a quick conference on the floor for the Cyclones here to open up play in quarter number 2. Brooklyn Hadel, Joanna John, Sophia Ficken, Foster Nichols, and Emery Keebaugh. Now the officials going to come explain what the and its delay is here to open up things in quarter number 2. Piper has yet to go to their bench. Starting 5 out there, Avery Viejo, Marissa Covington, Abby Ross, Sage Moran, and Tatum Viejo. The 5 out on the floor for the Pirates. Now the official is at the scorer's table, making sure something is ready, and now they are ready to go. So we're underway here in quarter number 2. Left wing, Brooklyn Hadel. Cross court over to Keebaugh, looking for the cutter there. Nothing there, so we'll dribble it out. Gives it to Ficken. Cross court over to Hadel. Hadel inside. Ficken, nice move up off the glass and in. Good pass and finish there between Hadel and Ficken. Covington, 17-footer on the way, off the front rim. Rebound, Foster Nichols for Ottawa. Crosses half court, gives it off here, and we've got a whistle and a foul away from the play as Covington ran right through the back of Emery Keebaugh. Keebaugh tried to steal off there, give Hadel a lane. The fourth team foul. Quickly into Hadel. Shot partially blocked. Offensive rebound shot up off the glass is up and good for Emery Keebaugh. Her first bucket of the night. Ottawa now with a 7-point lead, 9-2. Viejo drive, floater up left short. Rebound, Sophia Ficken. Give it up over to Johanna John. John will bring it across the timeline to Ficken. Cross court over to Hadel. Now over to Keebaugh, looking for that cutter, trying to split it, but knocked away there by Piper. Pirates looking to go on a run. Cyclones have numbers back. We've got a whistle and a foul. He is going to be called down on the floor. So it'll be Piper basketball underneath their own basket. Going to go on Emery Keebaugh. That's her second personal foul. The third team foul on the Cyclones. Piper having trouble now. We'll just get it in out top. Tatum Viejo over to Avery Viejo. Viejo working into the middle, tries to find the slip screen off the fingertips and knocked away by Ottawa out underneath their own basket. So Piper will keep it. Ella Keebaugh will replace Emery Keebaugh in the lineup for the Cyclones. Into Covington, 15-footer on the way, too strong. Battle for the offensive rebound, and it's last touch there by Ross. So it'll go back over to Ottawa. Cyclones 9, Piper 2, 6:30 remaining here in the first half. We're driving here. Nichols floater up and in. Nice take there by Foster Nichols. Her first bucket, and Ottawa sends the lead out to 9. Tatum Viejo out top, Ross. Ross looking to try and go over the top, but it was good defense there by Ottawa. Covington on the drive, and a whistle and a foul there as Sophia Ficken blocked it. It must be going to be called with the body because that certainly was clean up top. The first foul on Sophia, the fourth team foul on Ottawa. Marissa Covington, the senior for the Pirates, going to step to the line, shooting 2. First one on the way was good. For the Cyclones, number 22. Kirsten Evans checked back into the ball game. She'll replace Joanna John. First substitute coming in here, Evelyn Collins into the Pirate lineup. And the second one by Covington is also good. 11-4 our score, 6:03 remaining here in the first half. Evans between the circles, over to Ficken on the left wing. Cross court, Hadel, thought about the three, now drive. Up down there, Evans a floater here. A lot of contact, goes down, no whistle. Ella Keebaugh chases down the offensive rebound. Kirsten Evans still down on the floor. And now we've got a whistle for the stoppage of play for the injury. Ottawa will keep the possession here underneath their own basket. Into the scorer's table for the Cyclones is Tennyson Walters. Like she might replace Evans here. And Ginger on her right ankle. And in one of those spots when you go up, you take a little bit of a bump, you can come down and roll that ankle. Hopefully it's nothing more than just a roll that Kirsten can come back from. Starting point guard for Ottawa last few years. But Nichols will assume the point guard role here. Over to Walters on the right wing. Out into the corner, Ficken. Up top, Keebaugh. Trying to find the cutter there, but the pass intercepted and taken away by Piper. Ross going the other way. Excuse me, that's Grand. Shot up off the glass is no good. But a whistle and a foul is going to send her to the free throw line to shoot 2. A foul is going to go on number 3, Ella Chiba. Her first, team foul number 5. Teams Grand steps to the line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way is off the front rim, no good. And goes the strike for the second. Free throw on the way. This one too strong. Rebound, Sophia Ficken for Ottawa. It's over to Foster Nichols, who will bring it into the front court. Dribbling to the right wing. Now pass intercepted there. And running the other way is Duran, and the shot is too strong, and the rebound brought down by Ficken. Good job to hustle back there by Sophia to secure that defensive rebound. Pass deflected out top, ball down on the floor. We've got a whistle and a tie-up, and this is going to go over to the Pirates. Pirate ball. And a whistle and a timeout going to be called here by Ottawa, I believe. See if it's a full or what. It is a full timeout, so we'll take it with them. A 60-second timeout. 5:06 remaining here in the first half. Ottawa 11, Piper 4, back in 60. Listen to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Have you received an email, call, or text about winning a sweepstakes you didn't enter? Don't fall victim to the latest scams. Hi, this is Shelby from Kansas State Bank, encouraging you to protect yourself against these unsolicited attempts to take your money. Contact your financial institution immediately to protect your account if you feel you've been targeted. A reminder from Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Luke Queen back with you here at Piper High School. 5:06 remaining in the first half. Ottawa 11, Piper 4 here in this girls varsity contest. 5 team fouls now on the Cyclones, 4 on the Piper Pirates. After the tie-up there, it'll be Piper basketball coming out of the timeout. Avery Viejo bring it across the timeline. Started out top by Foster Nichols. Pass to the left wing, intercepted by Brooklyn Hadel. Good anticipation there, and a whistle, and it's going to be a foul called on the floor. And that's a situation there where you kind of want to know why it wasn't a little bit of a continuation. Foul's going to go on Avery Viejo. It'll be her second personal foul. 15th foul. Ottawa has it underneath their own basket. Nichols gets it into Hadel. Hadel trying to drive. Shot goes up, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to send Brooklyn Hadel to the line to shoot 2. And if this is on Viejo, that'll be her third personal foul. And it is on Avery Viejo, so she's going to have to come out and take a seat here. First shot by Hadel is up, and it is good. Ross will check into the ballgame here. She's going to replace Viejo. Hadel goes a strike for her second. And the shot is on the way just off the front rim. Rebound brought down by Brand. Brand will bring it across the timeline. Drives to the right, kicks it over to Ross. Ross over to Covington. Covington trying to drive. Good defense there. She'll just pull up from 15, too strong. A rebound down on the ground. Chased down by his Pirates. That's deflected, but Ross will hang on to it. Gets it inside Collins. Collins going to try and drive. Now kicks it back out. Deflected away by Brooklyn Hadel. Pass intended that time for Tatum Viejo. On the sideline inbounds here for Piper. Nice to throw it all the way into the backcourt. Try and get a high screen here. Drive and a whistle, and it's a double dribble that'll be called. Looked like Ross tried to, Grand on the hesitation there, might have put a second hand on the ball, so the turnover gives it back to the Cyclone. Nichols, right wing, going to drive, and gets a step around, no good. Ella Keebaugh's stick back is up, and it is good. And a whistle and a foul is going to send Ella Keebaugh to the free throw line to shoot one. Nice offensive rebound to go to the backside there. Surprised there was no foul on the drive there by Nichols. Out on the way by Keebaugh, left short, and it's out. Last touch by Ficken as she tried to go into that rebound. Let's see, that foul was on. I believe it was Collins. That is the 7th team foul, so Ottawa is in the bonus from now on. 4 minutes remaining here in this first half. Driving, ball poked away, now thrown out to the corner, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called here. And it's going to go against Foster Nichols. The loose ball is going to be the second on Foster. Molly McGrath checking in here for Ottawa. Take over for Kennison Walters. Nichols with 2 will stay in the ball game. Piper going to trigger it in. By McCutter there in Grand. Ball poked away, but Ross able to get possession. A pass over to Viejo. Driving, shot up towards the glass. No good. Long rebound comes out to Covington. Piper going to reset out top. Over the corner, Viejo. Down inside to Collins. Collins shot up off the glass. No good. And a good rebound there by Sophia Ficken in traffic. Gives it over to Nichols. Nichols going to drive. Nice step through shot up and in. Nice move there by Foster Nichols to split the defense. Ottawa now on top 16-4. Tatum Viejo loses control and unable to save it. The ball out of bounds back over to the Cyclone. Johanna jump back into the ball game here, and a whistle and a timeout going to be called by Piper. And it's a full timeout, so we'll take a quick break with them. With 3:23 remaining here in the first half, Ottawa 16, Piper 4, back in 60. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones!
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Luke Queen back with you here at Piper High School. 3:20 remaining here in the first half. Ottawa on top 16-4. Brooklyn Hadel with it on the left wing. Now we'll kick it back out. Sophia Ficken. Ficken cross court to John. John tries to lead the pass, but it was intercepted by Piper. Grand driving the other way. Shot up, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to send her to the free throw line to shoot 2. The fouls on here for Ottawa. Go on number 32, Molly McGrath. Her first 17th foul on the Cyclones. Sage Grand at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way is good. First point for Grand. Brings the lead down to 11, trying to make it 10 here if she can get the second. Shot on the way is also good. 16-6 here, 3 minutes remaining in the first half. On across the line. Cross-court pass to McGrath. McGrath inside looking for Keeball, unable to handle that. Picked up by Covington. Covington will give it off here to Grand, who brings it across the timeline, kicks it over to Ross. Back over to Covington. Covington, 18-footer on the way is good. Melissa Covington with 6 of the 8 points here for Piper, bringing the lead from 12 down to 8. Pressure out top. T-ball with it, right wing. Cross court, Ficken. Thought about the three. Now will drive. Nice little floater, just a little bit short. Rebound brought down by Piper. Ran the other direction. Trying to drive in. Now kicks it back out. And waiting for the call. It was deflected by Ottawa as it went out of bounds. So it will stay with the Piper Pirates. Pirates again will throw it into the backcourt to set up their offense. Grand brings it across the timeline. Dribbling between the circles. Drives to her right. Now dumps it off to Collins. Collins underneath. Back out top to Ross. Ross trying to get to Collins at the high post. Going to turn 15-footer on the way. No good. Rebound Brooklyn Hadel. Get over to Johanna John. On across the timeline. Right wing, Molly McGrath. Trying to get it inside. Stolen away by Collins. Piper the other direction. Tatum, Mayo. Over to Ross. Ross thought about the three. Kicks it to Covington in the corner. Now back out top to Grand. Grand going to drive. And the pass stolen away by Brooklyn Hadel, driving the other direction. Left-handed layup up off the glass is good. Nice steal and bucket there. Brooklyn now has 5. The lead back out to 10 for Ottawa. So putting some pressure on the ball handler out here, and a reach-in foul is going to be whistled here against Johanna John. It's going to be her first personal foul. It's actually the 18th foul on the Cyclones. Going to send Sage Grand back to the free throw line. 1-and-1 here for Grand. First shot on the way, rolls around the rim and out, no good. Rebound brought in by Collins for Piper. Up to Grand, she's going to drive, runner across the lane, up off the glass and good. Tough shot there by Sage Grand. He has 4, the lead back down to 8. Hadel with it, left wing. Up top, Ella T-Bob. Now a good pass inside. Hadel up off the glass and in. Tough shot there over the hands of Marissa Covington, but able to get it up off the glass and in. Down into the corner. Viejo, 8-footer on the way, up off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Ross. Shot up, no good, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Piper. Marissa Covington, that is her second, the 8th team foul on Piper, so that is going to send Ella Keeball to the free throw line here for the Cyclones to shoot 1-and-1. Marissa Richards also checked into the ballgame here for Ottawa. First shot by Keeball rolls around and out, no good. Rebound brought down by Covington. Other way comes the Piper Pirates. Out top, it's Sage Graham. Pass to the right wing, deflected, and last touch, I thought it did touch Tatum Viejo on the way out of bounds, so good deflection there by Brooklyn Hadel to step into the passing lane, get a deflection there, and Ottawa has the ball with 30 seconds remaining here in the act. Into the corner, Sophia Ficken. Now we're going to work it around the top of the key here. John with it, cross court over to Ficken. 15 seconds on the clock. Pass deflected, but Ottawa able to get the... And now it's going to be called over and back as the pass was deflected there. And John did not gain possession until she went into the backcourt, but they are going to give this ball to Piper. And although she did not ever regain possession in the front court, they're going to call the backcourt violation after the deflection. So now Piper with an opportunity to take a last shot. 10 seconds as Grand comes across the line. Half court deflected there and almost stolen away by John. 7.2 remaining. Sideline inbound here for Piper. Into the backcourt once again. No moving screen called there. Into the corner, Covington going to try to drive baseline. Now step back, shot up off the side of the glass and no good. And we have reached halftime here at Piper with the Ottawa High School Cyclones on top, 20-10 over the Piper Pirates. We're going to send it back to the studio, take a 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
With the KFC app, you can get your chicken finger licking quick. back at the front, then skip the line. Skip, 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 skip the drive-through line. The quicker you get chicken, the quicker you can eat it. Eat it, your Kentucky Fried Chicken. Order on the KFC app or website. Quick, 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 quick pick up. Oh, the joys of KFC. Quick pick up. It's finger-licking quick.
Participation in lobby hours may vary. Use drive-through if lobby is closed.
Eddie Thompson came to Arvest Bank looking for a new checking account. Let's hear what happens.
So Eddie, that's my Blue Checking. With free Blue Checking, you get e-statements, access to our Arvest Go app.
Wait, by free, you mean it's free for the first 6 months or something?
No, it's actually free.
But what about monthly fees?
Nope, no monthly service fees.
Wow, that's really
Helpful?
very helpful.
Free yourself from monthly fees with free Blue Checking. Arvest Bank, ready to help.
132 conference championships, 146 NAIA scholar teams, 43 NAIA national tournament appearances, and 237 All-Americans. Ottawa University has a long and rich tradition of Braves athletes that continue to compete at the highest level of competition, utilizing state-of-the-art facilities, accomplished coaches, and a spirit that only comes from wearing the black and gold. Push yourself to limits you never imagined as a student athlete at Ottawa University. Visit ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Did you miss your front row seat at Arrowhead last season? Not this year. KOFO and Furniture Loft are sending you back to Arrowhead to watch the most exciting team in football, your Kansas City Chiefs. You and a friend in front row seats to watch the Chiefs. Just stop by Furniture Loft on Market Street in Osage City or Emporia on West US 50 and register once per visit. Only one win per season. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 to win. Win tickets for Chiefs versus the Raiders December 12th. Winner announced December 9th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show. Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Luke Queen back with you here at Piper High School. We're at halftime here of the varsity girls contest with the Ottawa Cyclones on top of the Piper Pirates by a score of 20-10. Leading the way for Ottawa in the first half, Brooklyn Hadel, 7 points. She had 5 of those in quarter number 2. And just 5-2 at the end of the first quarter. Ottawa outscoring Piper 15-8 in a much higher scoring second quarter. Sophia Ficken with 4 points also for Foster Nichols. 2 points apiece for Emery Keebaugh, Ella Keebaugh as well, and also 1 point for Kirsten Evans. Evans hit down, rolled her ankle midway through the second quarter. Ottawa going to have to try and figure something out at the point guard there in the second half. They finished up the first half with her on the floor, or on the sideline. Marissa Covington leading the way for Piper, which she has 6. Sage Brand has 4. As Ottawa leading 20-10 here at halftime. We talked about it in the open and in the pregame about the very young Piper Pirates. Ottawa with some experience. We talked about people like Ficken, Evans, Hadel as well, been around here playing for the last couple years at the varsity level, and a little bit of inexperience showing up for Piper so far. They've been trying to go through Covington. She had the only 2 points of the first quarter, 4 as well in the second for her, 6 to lead the way. And Ottawa been distributing the basketball well. As I said, Hadel with 7, and Ficken and Foster Nichols with 4 apiece, and then a couple people with 2 and 1. So, not a high-scoring game by any stretch, but Ottawa is definitely spreading the points around just a little bit more than Piper so far here this evening. And we're going to take another break right now. When we come back, we'll try to get you set up for the second half. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Airport at 1538 South Main has served Ottawa since 1977 with cuts, styling, coloring, and more. They're open Monday through Friday till 7 and Saturday till 3. Walk-ins are welcome, or call Airport for an appointment at 242-5971.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. The people who work at Dengel & Son are committed to the families we serve. We work together as a team to attend to every detail. Dangle & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
Today's job market is full of demand for skilled trade workers. Electricians, welders, mechanics, these and other trades are the backbone of every community. They're also a huge part in making sure the Army National Guard is always fulfilling its mission of service to our country and communities. Soldiers train to keep the power flowing, engines running, and supplies moving. The skilled trades these soldiers perform are the same ones needed in today's civilian workforce. Army National Guard soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. With options from plumber to helicopter mechanic and everything in between, soldiers are able to select the trades that best fit their lives. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession and serve your community and country by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Alexa, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And back once again here at Piper High School. Luke Queen bringing you the action here this evening. Halftime of the girls' contest. Ottawa on top has doubled up Piper, leading 20-10 here at halftime. Ottawa being led by Brooklyn Hadel. She has 7 points. Sophia Ficken 4. Emery and Ella Kebaugh 2 points apiece. 4 points also for Foster Nichols and 1 for Kirsten Evans. Marissa Covington leading the way for Piper with 6. Sage Gran has 4. Something to kind of look out for in the second half. Avery Viejo, starting point guard for Piper. She picked up her 3rd personal foul there with a few minutes remaining in the first half. Marissa Covington with 2 fouls also for Piper. There was a foul on the Pirates I did not get, so I'm trying to catch that one up. Foul trouble for Ottawa. Nothing really glaring right now. Emery Kebaugh and Foster Nichols with 2 apiece. 1 for Molly McGrath, Joanna John, and Sophia Ficken and Ella Kebaugh each with 1 foul apiece. So nothing really to concern ourselves with. Just don't want to pick up, especially for Emery and Foster, pick up anything early in the third quarter. Kind of play it smart there. Piper employing this 3-2 zone defense has kind of started to bring their pressure out just a little bit with Kirsten Evans when she went down with the ankle injury there in the first half. If she can get back, it looks as though Evans is wrapped up and has her foot elevated over on the sideline, so probably will not see her return, not warming up at halftime with her teammates, but Ottawa's going to have to figure out how to get it done without its starting senior point guard, Kirsten Evans, but have a little bit of wiggle room here with 10-point halftime lead. I've always been told that there's nothing less important than the score at halftime, but Ottawa has to feel pretty good about where they're sitting right now. Also, they've been moving the ball well and started getting contributions, especially in that second quarter. 15 second quarter points. Did give up 8, but the game kind of opened up there in quarter number 2. We'll see if it continues that way here in quarter number 3 as we're kind of waiting for Piper just now getting out of the locker room here as the clock has 30 seconds on it here before we start play in the second half. See what the starting 5 looks like here in the second half for the Cyclones. Emery Kebaugh, Ella Kebaugh, Foster Nichols, Brooklyn Hadel, and Sophia Ficken will be your starting 5 here for the Cyclones in the second half. Piper looks like it may be going Got 6 kind of in the huddle right now, so when they break out onto the floor, I'll be able to get you that. Got 16 minutes of regulation remaining. Ottawa leading 20-10 over Piper. It'll be the starting 5 for Piper back out onto the floor. Avery Viejo, Marissa Covington, Abby Ross, Sage Grand, and Tatum Viejo. Ottawa will have possession here to open up play in the second half. Foster Nichols going to bring it across the timeline as Ottawa gets into their offense. Going to try and flip it down there, able to find Hadel. Lost control, but able to pick it up, kick it back out. Ficken with a look for 3 from the left wing. Just a little bit too strong off the back rim. With a loose ball rebound picked up there by Foster Nichols. Up off the glass, no good. Ball down on the ground, picked up there by Hadel, and Brooklyn will flip it up and in. Get the scoring underway here in the third quarter. Good offensive rebounding there by the Cyclone. Pass intended there for Covington from Viejo. Deflected by Ottawa. It'll go out of bounds, staying with Piper underneath their own basket. Brought to trigger it in. It's it in there to Grand. Grand goes up, and a whistle and a foul is going to go against Ottawa, and it's send her to the free throw line. It's going to go against Ella Keyball. Second personal foul. First team foul of the half. Sage Grand going to go back to the free throw line, 2 for 2 from the stripe in the first half. Shot on the way, rolls over the front rim and in. Ottawa's the lead 11, 22-11. Second free throw on the way from Grand. This one is pure. We back down to 10. Nichols across the timeline. Over to the right wing to Ficken. Cross court to Ella Keyball. Finds the cutter, Emery Keyball. Shot up off the glass. Rolls off the rim and down. Covington with the rebound. Viejo over to Ross. Ross going to drive baseline. Shot up there and blocked by Sophia Ficken. She'll get the loose ball. Now she'll slow it down as Ottawa will bring it across the timeline. Emery Keyball trying to find Foster Nichols. Loose ball down on the floor, and it's picked up by Piper. Grand across the timeline, and a whistle and a foul, and we're going to have a blocking foul here. I believe it's going to go against Ella Keyball, and it will. Third personal foul, the second team foul of the half. Keyball staying in the game right now. It was close there. Quite possibly an offense, a little bit of an extension of the arm, but the block was called. Covington on the baseline, guarded by Ficken. Tries to step through. Good defense there by Sophia. Ross now going to try and drive. Shot up in the lane, no good. Loose ball rebound, and no whistle there. A lot of contact underneath. Ficken will chase that one down. Good strong rebound that time by Sophia. Into the corner, Brooklyn Hadel. Cross court out top to Ficken. Down to Keyball. Back into Ella Keyball. Up top, Foster Nichols, high arcing three-pointer, rolls off the rim, no good. And a whistle and a foul here is going to go against Emery Keyball. That's going to be her third personal foul. And the third team foul. Great effort there by Emery Keyball, but just got a little bit too much body there. Quincy Morris will check in here for Ottawa. And a whistle was deflected off of Ottawa out of bounds along the far side. To the backcourt. 6 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Ottawa 22, Piper 12. Viejo along the right wing. Gives off to Grand. Grand going to try and drive. Now kicks it out. Ross will have a look for 3. Too strong. Good rebound there by Ella Keyball. They'll get it to Nichols. Foster across the timeline. Trying to drive baseline there. Stops, kicks it back out. Sophia Ficken, jump stop. Jumper on the way, no good. And Covington with the rebound. Get over to Avery Viejo. Up to Tatum Viejo. She's going to stop, try and hit a 3 in transition. No good. Rebound, long rebound down on the ground. Chased down by Ross. Ross, the cross-court pass to Tatum Viejo. Into the corner to Grand. Grand going to drive to the middle of the lane. Now put it up off the glass. Kind of an awkward shot, but it's up and good. Sage Grand now with 8 to lead the way for Piper. Lead down to 8 for Ottawa. Ella Keebaugh, right wing. Out top to Nichols. Into the corner, Brooklyn Hadel. Drives baseline. Nice move, Brooklyn. A little bit of a floater there from about 6 feet is up and in. Brooklyn Hadel now into double figures. She has 11 of Ottawa's 24. Back up to double figures for Ottawa at 10. Brand going to try and drive from the left wing. Little runner up off the glass is good. Now Strand into double figures. She has 10 for Piper. Ella Keebaugh, cross court over to Pickett. Into the corner, Brooklyn Hadel looked for 3 on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Tatum Viejo. Covington, left wing, she's going to take one with her toe on the line. Rebound down on the ground, picked up there by Ella Keebaugh. Get it off over to Brooklyn Hadel. Hadel bring it across the timeline. Now she'll slow things up, reset the offense here for the Cyclone. Pickens, right wing, thought about the 3 and then looked for the drive. Nothing there, so we'll kick it back out. Over once again to Hadel on the left wing. Up top, Pickens. Nothing there, pass to Keebaugh. Up top, and into Keebaugh in the lane. Shot up off the glass a little bit too strong, no good. A rebound brought down that time by Green. Quickly ahead to Covington. Covington's going to try and get to the middle. Now he's going to stop and throw it up from about 17, no good. But the rebound brought down by Sage Green. Gets it over to Tatum Viejo. One step and a runner from about 16 feet, no good. Ottawa gets the rebound. And a whistle and a timeout is going to be called here by Matt Skirman for Ottawa. And it looks like it'll be a full timeout. We're going to take a quick 30-second break with them. 3:22 remaining here in the third. Ottawa 24, Piper 16. Back in 30. You're listening to high school basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your parents reached for Vicks when you were little. Now that you're a parent, Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup is what you reach for to help soothe coughs and clear mucus without drugs or high fructose corn syrup. That's because it contains natural marshmallow root and ivy leaf to help soothe coughs and clear mucus associated with hoarseness, dryness, and irritants. So look for Vicks Children's Botanicals Cough Syrup, day or night formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
Back at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you. 3:22 remaining here in quarter number 3. Ottawa on top of Piper here in this varsity girls contest, 24-16. Ottawa with the possession here, called timeout. Head coach Matt Sturman getting things organized here for the Cyclones. On a John and Camden Evans will check into the lineup here, along with Nichols, Ficken, and Hadel. Nichols with it right wing. Dribbles to the right side, kicks it over. Hadel thought about the 3. Not there. Kicks it back out top. Evans with it. Camden dribbles in between the circles. Left wing, Ficken. Cross court over to Hadel. Going to set her feet. 3-pointer on the way up. Rolls around the rim and out. No good. And a rebound brought down, but a tie-up here. Nice job there by Foster Nichols to get her hands in. Not going to give a transition opportunity here for Piper, but on the alternate possession, it will stay with the Pirates. Avery Viejo able to cross the timeline, guarded out top by Joanna John. Viejo trying to get it into Brand, has it poked away, but Viejo is able to track it down. Now into the corner, Ross. Gets it back out, Viejo drives. Steps through, shot up, no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's picked up there on the save attempt underneath the own basket by Brooklyn Hadel. Gone with it over to Ficken. Ficken, runner, up off the glass, around the rim and down. Sophia Ficken, her first bucket here in the second half. She has 6, and the Ottawa lead back up to double figures. Now a whistle and a foul underneath as Brand was trying to kick that back out top. Reach in, a foul going to go on number 21. That's Brooklyn Hadel. That's her first. 4th team foul here in the second half. Evelyn Collins is going to replace Tatum Viejo in the lineup for Piper. More height on the floor for sure. Ross trying to get it in, and now just throws it out top. Finds the hands of Covington. Covington set down there by Ficken. Gets it back out top to Grand. Grand being guarded by Hadel. Tries to drive, now dumps it off to Covington. Covington now will pull up from 18, and it is up and good. Covington now with 8, lead down to 8. And the pass, Ottawa unable to handle that one, and the other way is Covington. And the shot up off the glass is good. John across the timeline, dribbling out between the circles. Into the corner to Ficken. Ficken cross court over to Nichols. Nichols going to drive. Got a little body there, and a whistle and a foul on the floor. And this one, I believe, is going to go against him. It is Avery Viejo, her 4th personal foul. The first team foul. Molly McGrath going to check into the ball game and replace Brooklyn Hadel. Ella Keyball going to come on for Sophia Ficken. Tatum Viejo will take over for Avery Viejo. Viejo's going to have to sit down. She has 4 personal fouls here, a minute and a half remaining in the third quarter. Up top, Camden Evans. Over to Nichols. Nichols has a look for 3, and just off the front rim, no good. But Ella Keyball able to get the offensive rebound. Stick back attempt, no good. Offensive rebound here for John. She'll dribble it back out top, and Ottawa will reset. Over to Nichols. Nichols between the circles, over into the corner to McGrath. Little runner along the baseline, too strong. John with the offensive rebound, and the shot goes up, no good. But a whistle and a foul is going to send Johanna to the free throw line to shoot 2. And this foul is going to go against Tatum Viejo. Her first, the second team foul here on Piper. John's first free throw is up and good. On a second on the way, over the front rim and in. Ottawa lead back out to 8. Now the ball poked away by John. Covington in the backcourt and intercepted on the pass there by McGrath. Gives it off to Nichols. Nichols drives, a lot of contact, no whistle, and Covington comes away with it. Covington has it stripped away. Ottawa again with a steal, and we've got a whistle and a foul here. And we're going to have a double foul call here, offsetting fouls. And I believe it's going to go on Nichols and Covington. Ball will stay in the possession, I believe, here. Third on the 15th foul on Ottawa. The third on Foster Nichols. She was just trying to seal off there. Covington, her third, the third team foul. And the pass into Evans. She's trying a little runner there. Shot no good. A rebound brought down by Piper. Right wing to Viejo. Back out top to Grand. Grand over to Covington. Covington going to put up a 15-footer, no good. And a rebound, nice boxed out there by Brooklyn Hadel. And a whistle and a foul going to go against Collins. Pushing the back there with 30 seconds to go here in the third. 14, Jade Arwine will check in. She's going to replace Covington. Going into the front court, right wing, or excuse me, left wing, Molly McGrath. Out top to Brooklyn Hadel. Back to McGrath. Into the corner, Ella Keyball. Keyball pressure there, gets it to Camden Evans. And back Joanna John. 10 seconds remaining. Keyball cross court over to Hadel. Hadel backs away with 5. To Keyball, 3 seconds. Ella Keyball on the drive, shot up, no good, and the rebound pulled down by Piper. And that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. Ottawa 28, Piper 20. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
What do you give the person who wants to do everything or anything? What about Masterclass? Unlimited access to online classes from the world's best. For those who want to make films like Martin Scorsese, create dishes like Gordon Ramsay, or even flow like Nas. Maybe they want to make hits like Mariah Carey, or they're looking to make history like Gloria Steinem. You know they want to, and now you know what to get them. This holiday, get one annual membership and get one for free. Go to masterclass.com/listen today. That's masterclass.com/listen. Terms apply.
Ottawa High School is proud to partner with Kansas State Bank to sponsor the Ottawa High Student of the Week. Those recognized are chosen by Ottawa High staff for their outstanding performance in one or more areas, including academic achievement, student leadership, athletic performance, community outreach, school spirit, and overall modeling of positive behavior at Ottawa High School. The faculty and staff at Ottawa High are proud to have our community support the students in their chosen activities. Creating tomorrow's problem solvers today. That's Ottawa High School. Go Cyclones.
Okay, Google, play KOFO on TuneIn.
And getting underway here in quarter number 4, Ottawa with possession. John to Walters. Down in the corner to Sophia Ficken. Out top, Emery Kieboff finding the cut there of Brooklyn Hadel. Shot up, no good. Hadel gets the offensive rebound, takes a lot of contact, goes down, but a no whistle as she dumped it off. Walters puts up a shot, but no good, and rebounded by Piper. Pirates throwing it into the front court, and it's just too wide there as Veo was unable to make the catch there, out of bounds, and the turnover right back to the Cyclones. On across the timeline. Picks up her dribble, gets it over to the left wing to Brooklyn Hadel. Hadel out top to Kennison Walters. Left wing to Ficken. Cross court, Hadel. Hadel with a look for three once again. This time buries it. Brooklyn Hadel for three. And Ottawa's lead back out over the double figures, out to 11, 31-20. Runner on the way, taken by Grant. No good. Rebound, Sophia Ficken. Ottawa will slow things up here as John will bring it across the timeline. Right wing to Hadel. Cross court over to Walters. Innocent with a look for three. Shot no good. Too strong. And the rebound brought down by Covington. Covington going to bring it herself across the timeline. Now kicks it out top. Duran with a toe on the line. Shot on the way. No good. And the rebound brought down by Johanna John. Johanna will bring it across the timeline here. Dribbling out between the circles. Now we'll work over to the right wing. Cyclones trying to get into their offense. John picks up her dribble. Has to get over to Hadel. Inside to Kieboff. Emery's shot up is good. Second bucket of the night for Emery Kieboff, and Ottawa had the lead cut down to 8, but just a 5-0 run here to open up things in quarter number 3. Ayo over to Ross, thought about the three. Now looking to drive, gets it to Covington at the high post. He'll kick it back out. Duran, and a whistle and a 30-second timeout will be called here by Piper. We'll have 2 timeouts remaining here. We're going to keep it right here through this timeout. 6:01 remaining here in regulation. Ottawa on top by 13, 33-20. It's 28-20 coming out here, but Ottawa, a three-pointer by Brooklyn Hadel and a bucket by Emery Kieboff, taking a 5-0 run to open up play here in the fourth quarter. Got the lead back out to double figures. And a 20-10 lead at the half. We're outscored 10-8 in quarter number 3, but quickly 5-0 here to open up things in quarter number 4. Out on the floor for the Cyclones, Molly McGrath and Foster Nichols check in. Join in with Emery Kieboff, Sophia Ficken, and Brooklyn Hadel. Avery Viejo has checked back into the ball game with 4 personal fouls. The starters on the floor here for Piper. Tatum Viejo will kick it into Avery Viejo. Getting a high ball screen, going to try and drive. Now kick it out to Graham. Graham over to Ross at the top of the key. Trying to dump it into the middle of the lane. Intercepted there by Emery Kieboff. And a bit of contact there. And had a double dribble call. Looks like Kieboff lost control of it, but didn't. Kind of recovered there. That turnover will give it back over to Piper. Looks like Kieboff just kind of hit it there. Bounced up away from her, recovered it with the dribble. They're called for the illegal dribble. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Kieboff. Nichols up to Hadel. Hadel down in the block. She'll kick it back out top. Ficken, they're going to have a look for three. Straight on, and it rolls in. Sophia Ficken, her first three-pointer of the night. It's 36-20. Ottawa's done exactly what they needed to do here. A quick 8-0 run to start things out here in the first 3 minutes of this fourth quarter. Shot up by Gran is good, and a whistle and a foul going to send her to the line. That's going to go against Emery Kiba. Her fourth personal foul. Needs Gran to try and get the old-fashioned three-point play here. And free throw on the way is good. And the Ottawa lead is trimmed down to 13. So that double-figure lead is 5 minutes remaining here in the contest. D-ball out top. Looking to get it over to Brooklyn Hadel. Hadel now to Molly McGrath out top. McGrath will get it to Foster Nichols. Nichols drives, kicks it out. D-ball with a look at three. A little bit too strong. The rebound brought down by Collins for Piper. Piper looking to go quickly the other way. Pass ahead to Viejo. Good defense there. No, kick back out. Roth will have a look for three. No good. And we're going to have a whistle and a foul here against Ottawa. It's going to send Roth to the free throw line to shoot three. Molly McGrath boxed her out a little bit, apparently, before Roth came back down to the ground. She's going to go to the line to shoot three. That's the 17th foul on the Cyclones here in the second half. First free throw by Roth is off, no good. Roth goes to strike for the second. Shot up, and this one is good. First point of the night for Roth, and a timeout, 30-second timeout, going to be called here by Ottawa. So we'll go ahead and keep it right here, keep you caught up on the action. 4:34 remaining here in regulation. Ottawa up 36-24. Ottawa's committed 17 fouls. Piper just 4 here in the second half. So the Pirates can go to the line with the opportunity to get points with the clock stopped here. Ottawa with this 12-point lead right now. Abby Roth with another free throw upcoming can trim it down to 11. Ottawa needs to focus on their box out here. Won't have to get in a big hurry. Fouls on Piper will just result in Ottawa keeping possession of the basketball at this time. Ella Kiba, Sophia Ficken down in the blocks. Molly McGrath and Brooklyn Hadel along the line. Foster Nichols out top. Third free throw here on the way, off the rim and out. Good rebound there by Sophia Ficken. The lead at 12 here for Ottawa. Nichols across the timeline, working along the right wing. Now she will reset the offense here for Ottawa. Man-to-man coming now for Piper. Cross-court pass to McGrath. Looking inside, nothing there, so we'll get it to Kiba. Kiba driving, shot up, and rolls around the rim and in. Ella Kiba with a nice driving bucket there. It's simply back to 14, 38-24 on the first bucket by Kiba. Hill out top to Roth. Roth trying to drive, has it poked away by Ficken. The ball gets kicked there inadvertently, but finds the hands of Piper. Covington into the corner to Roth. Roth, a little baseline drive, has the shot blocked. Out of bounds, it will stay with Piper. A good help defense there by the Cyclones. Grand triggers it into Roth, trying to get it right back into Grand in the post. Step up and under there, a whistle and a foul there. It looked like Grand got away with an extra step, but the basket's going to be good. And the foul's going to go against Molly McGrath, her third, 8th team foul. Sage Grand again going for another old-fashioned three-point play here. And it's no good. And again, Sophia Ficken rips down the rebound here for the Cyclones. Nichols near the corner, T-ball. Out top, Sophia Ficken. Gets it across. Hadel thought about the three. Now will drive. A little one-handed runner, no good. Rebound down on the floor, picked up by Ficken. She'll kick it back out, and the Cyclones will reset. drive here by Nichols, and a whistle and a foul. Again, this is just going to be the 15th foul, 22. That is Roth, her second personal foul. Team foul number 5. Emery Keeball will check in here for the Cyclones. Nichols looking to get it in, going to go out top to Ficken. Into the corner, Hadel. Hadel with a good wide open look for 3, just a little bit too strong. Rebound down on the floor, chased down by Tatum Viejo. Started there by Keeball, gets it up to Covington. Back over Ross, a three-pointer on the way is good. And first three-pointer by Ross, and that trims the lead down to 9, and quickly a timeout calls here, a full timeout, so we'll take a little 30-second break with them. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
At a time of loss, you're already dealing with grief. The cost of a funeral service shouldn't add to it. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, providing affordable services for everyone. Find out more by visiting lamb-roberts.com.
If you're seeking a more active role in managing your diabetes or other foot-related issues, Kramer Pharmacy is here to help. This is pharmacist Laura Hibberts inviting you to put your best foot forward with Dr. Comfort Shoes at Kramer Pharmacy, 134 South Main. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 9 to 2 on Saturday.
And back here at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you. Ottawa leading 38-29 here with 2:53 remaining in regulation over the Pirates. Ottawa trying to get out to a 1-0 start on the season, and do something they haven't done in a few years, and that is beat the Piper Pirates. But a very young Pirates team here. There's one senior on the roster, Marissa Covington. Sage Grant is leading the way for Piper. She now has 15 points. Pirates going to come out with a full court press here. Ottawa was ready. Matt Sturman had his Cyclones ready to come straight out in their press break. Brooklyn Hadel going to trigger it in here. She'll get it into Foster Nichols. Nichols double team, but gets it back over to Hadel. Hadel floats it across the timeline, has it over to Sophia Ficken. Ficken will slow things up as Ottawa will reset their offense out top with Nichols. Nichols, good crossover, a little floater, a little bit too strong, and T-Ball fought for the rebound, unable to bring that one in. Quickly the other way comes Grand. She'll find Ross. Right wing, kicks it back out top. Alex Tatum Viejo from the left wing. Three-pointer up on the way is good. First bucket for Tatum Viejo. And the lead is down to 6, 38-32. Emery Keeball right wing. The wing out top now. Ella Keeball left wing. Pass deflected, but Sophia Ficken tracks it down. Ottawa goes slowly here as Piper only with 5 team fouls so far in the half. Ottawa can dribble around here, waste some time. Make Piper come get you. Baseline drive here by Hadel, and a shot up off the glass is good, and it'll count as she's going to go to the free throw line to shoot one. That is going to go against Sadie Brand. That is her second personal foul. And Brooklyn Hadel, an acrobatic shot up off the glass through the foul and steps to the free throw line to shoot the and one opportunity. Free throw on the way by Hadel is nothing but the bottom of the net. 3-point play there. And Ottawa with a 41-32 lead. Quickly Ross the other way. So on the line this time. Shot no good. Battle for the rebound knocked away by Covington. It will go to Ottawa. Minute 43 remaining. Cyclones have it. Piper coach is begging for the full court press. Ottawa gets it into Nichols. Nichols back to Hadel. Hadel looking to get it across here. Slowly, Ottawa is going to have to hurry now to get it across the timeline. Nichols now finds Sophia Ficken wide open underneath the basket. And a great find there by Foster Nichols, and a good job by Ficken. But quickly the other way, the Pirates up off the glass. Shot is good by Grand. And a whistle and a timeout will be called here by Piper. Not sure what they have left, but it is a full timeout 1:22 remaining here in regulation. Ottawa on top 43-34. It's the final timeout called by Piper. We'll go ahead and keep it again through this one and kind of get you caught up. We were at 28-20. 28-20 at the end of quarter number 3. Ottawa was on top. Now 43-34. Ottawa 15-14, outscoring Piper here in the fourth. And Piper using their final timeout here with a minute 22 remaining in regulation. So they do not have any fouls to give either. There's 16 fouls on the Pirates. So the next one is a 1-and-1 opportunity here for Ottawa. Ottawa has committed 18 fouls. So still a 1-and-1 opportunity for Piper if the Cyclones commit a foul. Cyclones coach Matt Sherman giving his last second instructions here as Piper's going to come out in their full court press. Ottawa with Ella and Emery Keebaugh, Foster Nichols, Brooklyn Hadel, and Sophia Ficken out on the floor. They get the ball into Hadel. Hadel brings it across the timeline. Now spins into the middle. Now we'll slow things up, and she kicks it out top to Sophia Ficken. Ficken in a dribble. Now we'll try and run it out a little bit here over to Emery Keebaugh. Keebaugh going to give it off Foster Nichols. Nichols going to dribble out. 60 seconds remaining here. And at some point, Piper's going to either have to commit a foul, or there's Emery Keebaugh on the drive, and she is fouled, and she goes up with it, so she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Left the lane wide open, and Keebaugh did a nice job there to drive. Tatum Vallejo will be called for the foul. It's the 17th foul, but instead of getting it early before Keebaugh got on that drive and started to go up with a shot, Emery's going to have 2 free throws. First shot by Emery is off, no good. Emery trying to get Ottawa back into that 4-possession advantage. This second free throw is good off the back rim and in. Ottawa with a 10-point lead. Quickly the other way, Avery Viejo, and a whistle and a foul here on Ottawa is going to go against Foster Nichols. Viejo was trying to drive there. She's going to go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Avery Vallejo's first free throw on the way is good. First point of the night for Viejo. Ottawa's committed 19 fouls now. Nichols with 4. Viejo's second on the way. Rolls around and out, no good. And a rebound for Ottawa, but a whistle and a foul is going to go here against Covington. And that's going to send Ottawa to the free throw line. Did not see who the shooter was, but the foul is on Covington. It was Emery Keebaugh who had possession there to get the foul. The 8th team foul called here, so it's still a 1-and-1 for Ottawa. Keebaugh made the second last time. First one on the way is up and good. So earns the bonus here. It's under 50 seconds. Ottawa's lead back up to 10. Second free throw on the way. Off the front rim, no good. A rebound brought down by Piper. Quickly the Pirates the other way. Ross looking to drive. It's defense there. Now gets it inside to Grant. Grant going to kick it out. Covington, 18-footer on the way, no good. Rebound brought down by Emery Keebaugh. Keebaugh going to give it off to Foster Nichols. Nichols going to slowly bring it across the timeline. Piper going to have to commit a foul here, but it's Avery Viejo out top. And she's got 4. Foster Nichols dribbling around. Will hand it off to Emery Keebaugh. Keebaugh, and it looked like from my angle she might have picked it up there. She hesitated momentarily, and she did. A whistle and the double dribble will be called. 17 seconds remaining. Piper into the front court. Quickly try to force one down inside, intercepted by Ficken. Ficken will give it off to Nichols. She will have to dribble across the timeline, but Piper will call off the dogs here. No foul is going to be given. Foster Nichols going to dribble out the clock, and Ottawa will come away with the 45-35 victory here as the Cyclone starts the season off with the win and move to 1-0 on the season. We're going to take a quick 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll bring you the stats. You're listening to Ottawa High School basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Ottawa University has positioned itself as a distinctive and rapidly expanding institution, known for its innovative educational models, exceptional value, and special ability to prepare diverse student populations for lifetimes of enlightened faith, exemplary service, inspired leadership, and personal significance. With numerous undergraduate and graduate degrees in business, education, arts and sciences, athletics, and more, you'll gain the specific expertise you need for a lifetime of significance and prosperity. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu/OUKS.
Legacy of Rock, brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
His career spans almost 60 years, but for Alice Cooper and his band, it took audiences a while to warm up to their act.
Because the time period, everybody was peace and love, and we were Clockwork Orange. People caught up with the sense of humor of it.
Legacy of Rock, presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all of your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day.
At State Farm, our goal is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. This is State Farm Agent Keith King in Ottawa. Let me help you protect what's most important to you. Give my office a call at 785-242-9435 or stop by at 111 South Main Street in Ottawa.
And back here once again at Piper High School, Luke Queen with you as the Ottawa High School Cyclones, ladies Cyclones, come away with the victory over the Piper Pirates here by a final score of 45-35. Leading the way offensively for Ottawa, Brooklyn Hadel finished with 17 points. Sophia Ficken with 11. 6 points for Emery Tebow, 4 apiece for Foster Nichols and Ella Tebow. 2 points for Johanna John and 1 for Kirsten Evans. For Piper, they were led by Sage Brand. She had 17. Marissa Covington with 10. 4 points for Abby Ross, 3 for Tatum Viejo, and 1 for Avery Viejo. But it is the Ottawa Cyclones coming away with the 45-35 victory to go to 1-0 on the season with the win here tonight. We're going to take a break, send it back to the studio. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so here after the news. We're going to take a quick news break, and then we will bring you the varsity boys contest where Ottawa and Piper will go at it here in another Frontier League matchup here this evening at Piper. So send it back to the studio. You've been listening to Ottawa High School basketball here on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Cyclone basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by CarStar, Arvest Bank, the Ottawa Herald, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Kramer Pharmacy, and Sutton's Jewelry. Cyclone basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by the Ottawa